Waiter, nifungie nimeshiba. Nimeshiba. Close for me this one. Hey there, welcome to another episode of Hanging Out in Mimi Kitchen Space. In today's episode, let's make some fries that you're really going to enjoy. So I'll be giving you a few tricks and hacks here and there, and I'm pretty sure once you try this out, you're gonna nail it. So I'll start off with the first step, and definitely you need to start off by peeling your potatoes. This is what I use. Haka nika kitu ka 10 bob. You can find it at any mali shop. So I find it very effective because haitokangi na nyama mob, and it's also very easy to use. Just like that, we are done. Then, so another trick while cooking fries or chips, these are definitely not chips. They are better than KFC or any other place that you like to purchase your fries. And one hack is that kama unataka portion ya mtu moja, while they are still raw, make like 2 portions for 2 people, because ukipika they are going to decrease by half. So I'm only making for 1 person, and I think these potatoes should be enough, but just in case they are not enough, I'll definitely add more. So that's pretty much it. Then step 2 is to definitely wash this. And another hack or trick that I like to use in the kitchen is that it's easier to wash a whole potato ikiwa hivi than to wash very many small dirty pieces of potatoes tukiwa twingi. So I prefer to wash them zikiwa hivi whole before I can start chopping them. So I'm going to wash this about 2 or 3 times till the water is clear and till the potatoes are very clean. So now that my potatoes are nice and clean, it's time to chop them. You can chop them according to the size you prefer. Zangu nita chop tu hapo katikati, not so big, not so small. I mean not so thin. So finally I'm done, and I've also punguzed the size of those that were looking bigger than the others, and all of them are almost the same size, not the same. So you can see that the water is whitish kinda, so this means that there is starch, and we do not want that. So I'm going to rinse this till the water runs clear. So now that these are nice and clean, we are going to proceed to the next step. The next step is patting them dry, and we are going to need a kitchen towel or a paper towel, whichever works for you. But before then, let's start preheating our cooking oil. I'm going to add some cooking oil. That should be enough. Then I'm going to place this on the fire and start preheating it before we finish patting our potatoes. So for this process, ensure that your towel is clean or whatever you're going to use. And this process is crucial because it helps to dry them, so that tukiingiza kwa mafuta, the mafuta does not bubble up because of the water. And if at all you're going to be cooking many of them, you just do that in intervals. So usiache viazi zikae hivyo because they are going to turn black. If at all you're not going to be cooking that batch immediately, just leave it in water. So this is exactly what we wanted, and now let's get to the other process of frying them. So how to test if your oil is ready? Insert a skewer or a mwiko, and once you see bubbles coming out of the mwiko or whatever you're going to insert, you know that your cooking oil is ready. As you can see, there are bubbles. You also want to put just enough potatoes for your cooking oil. Do not overcrowd the pan because the temperatures are going to drop. Then you're going to have them soggy. And also, once you put them onto the fire, do not disturb them. Wacha zikae hivyo till they are ready, so that zisivunjike. Also, because we dried our potatoes, you've seen the oil haijarukaruka, and that's one safety measure you definitely want to incorporate. So this may take about 5 or so minutes, then I'll see you then. So now this is about 5 minutes later. You can feel that they are crunchy once you touch them with a spoon or whatever you're going to be using. You can feel that they are crunchy, and also when you taste them, zina taste ni kama zimeiva. So this is where most people go wrong. Once you remove them out of here, the longer they continue sitting, the soggier they become, so they'll stop being crunchy. But I'm going to show you how to do that in a few. At this point, you just want to reduce your heat to low, ndivyo usichomeke. Then you can also see they are kind of floating, and that's how you also know that your potatoes are ready. And we are going to remove them off the fire, and you have to be very careful. And we want also to drain as much oil as we possibly can. So at this point, zimeiva, you can have them, but hazijaiva how we like them, crunchy and all that good stuff. So make sure you've removed everything from the oil, ndivyo mafuta isiendelee kuchomeka. And we are going to increase our heat back to normal, and then we are going to wait this for it to reheat again, to come back to high temperatures. Then we can return this. As you can hear, they are also crunchy, but with time they are going to soften up and become a little bit soggy. So we want to rush with time because it's quite soggy, and so that we can reheat them just right in time. So once you insert your skewer again, tunaone bubbles, it's time to go back in with our potatoes. And as you can see by now, zinakaa ni kama zimeanza kuhoha. They are no longer as crunchy as they were before. So it's just time to slowly and carefully put them back in. And this step doesn't take long. This may take about 3 or so minutes, and your fries will be nice, golden and crispy. So this is the little secret. Then in the meantime, I'm going to line my dish with a paper towel so that you can soak the other oil that is going to come out from this other batch. So for the second time, you can feel that they are really crunchy, and also they started turning color to a perfect golden brown. So you just have to keep them on the heat till the desired color. As you can see, mine are already golden, just how I like it. Have a look. Yep. And yeah, you can also hear how crunchy they are. So I should get this off the fire. And for the second round, it has taken me about 2 or so minutes. As long as mafuta yako ilikuwa moto enough, it doesn't need to take long because it's just for the color and the crunch. So this is just the perfect time. And I'm also going to reduce my heat. You can just hear. Yeah, that's what you want. Yep. So I am not sure if I mentioned, but you will only need 3 ingredients for this particular recipe. That's the potatoes, the cooking oil, and some salt. Salt is a game changer when you use this recipe. So immediately after getting them off the fire, sprinkle with some salt, then toast them so that the salt can be evenly distributed. And I guarantee you utapenda. You love this. So I'll switch this off and get out my final pieces. So this oil is very hot. Na tutaki mchezo nayo. So I'll set it aside. And so as I mentioned, I've lined it with some towel over there. Ndivyo ishikilie mafuta. Then sprinkle with some salt while they are still hot. Ndivyo ishike na ingie vizuri. You definitely don't have to do them in water for I don't know how many hours. This works perfect. And as I told you, the fries will shrink by half, and as you can see, this is the right portion for one. And you can hear how crunchy. Yeah. So I'm going to see you for serving and tasting. So finally, let's get to taste what we've been making. I've started mine with some salad. I have some tomato sauce, and I also have some fish fillet. And you can see how firm they are and also crispy. So you definitely have to try this out. This is so good. And the salt that we've added towards the end makes a whole difference. These are so good. Where? Wow. Where? Waiter, nifungie, nimeshiba. Close for me this one.